August 10, 2026. Today's reading from Encounter with God. The Sign of the Cross. Opening Prayer. Prince of Glory, thank you for suffering the cross and rising from the dead, so that I can have life eternal as a part of your kingdom. Read 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 18 through 25. Christ crucified is God's power and wisdom. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved it is the power of God. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, the intelligence of the intelligent I will frustrate. Where is the wise person? Where is the teacher of the law? Where is the philosopher of this age? Has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? For since in the wisdom of God the world through its wisdom did not know him, God was pleased through the foolishness of what was preached to save those who believe. Jews demanded signs and Greeks looked for wisdom, but we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and foolishness to Gentiles. But to those whom God has called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ the power of God and the wisdom of God. For the foolishness of God is wiser than human wisdom, and the weakness of God is stronger than human strength. Reflect. When I survey the wondrous cross, my richest gain I count but loss. Reflect on Isaac Watts' famous lines as you come to God and his words today. There is a verse of Watts' famous hymn that we rarely sing nowadays. His dying crimson like a robe spreads o'er his body on the tree. Then I am dead to all the globe, and all the globe is dead to me. These words apply the message of the cross to our lives. The verse is beautifully written, with its form emphasizing the cross-shaped nature of its content. Watts uses a so-called chiastic structure. Draw a line joining the words dead in the third and fourth lines, and then do the same between the two occurrences of globe. In doing so, you will form an X, the Greek letter chi. In other words, you're drawing a cross. Turning to our passage, we see that the cross not only deeply shapes what is said, but its pattern is indelibly inscribed onto Paul's life. He has experienced its saving power so thoroughly that he preaches it above everything else, even though he knows that some will reject it and him. What is more, his very life is cruciform. The cross is his message and his way of being. Is the sign of the cross woven through the fabric of our own lives? If it is, then it will not only be on our lips, but also in our hearts, shaping our behavior. We should not be surprised at this challenge, for the wondrous cross demands our lives, our souls, our all. Apply. How cruciform is your life? Are you totally given over to God and engaging wholeheartedly in vulnerable and risky mission as you live and proclaim His gospel? Closing prayer. Holy Spirit, in everything I do, help me reflect Christ's unwavering commitment to His Father's will as He went to the cross on my behalf.